for you, now this is our big picture. This is 12 weeks. This is the whole quarter, right? So what do you do every week? Well, I mentioned that Miss Tara loves to put together curriculum and study plans. And so here you go. This is posted every Monday. And so if you are just, oh my gosh, I've got 2 hours I want to study. What am I going to study? You can open your Patreon app, scroll back to Monday, and you will see what we're studying. This is actually from a different week. We'll see this week's in just a moment. But I wanted to point out that this can seem like a little overwhelming too. It's 7 days of studying, right? How do you know when you've studied enough? How do you know if you're ready to take the MBLEx? What we found is that on average, that if you do 36 homework sessions, that something magical happens to what you've been able to remember. 36 sessions on average brings you to the 65 to 75 on the practice exam. Now, the study sessions will need to be about 2 hours, and they need to be uninterrupted. Yeah. So sitting down for 15 minutes, getting up and going and making lunch and coming back and doing a little bit more studying and then getting up and nope, not going to work. Sorry. It needs to be uninterrupted. And if you may know this about me, you may not. I'm a huge fan of the library. I love going to the library when it's quiet and doing my work there. You can even take practice exams on the computer at the library if you wanted to. 2 hours goes by quickly when it's uninterrupted. And if you live with people, friends, family, roommates, they don't mean to interrupt you, but they do. So it has to be uninterrupted time. Why does it have to be? Because when you're taking the MBLEx, no one's asking you to drive them to work. It's uninterrupted. You have focused time, and we're training your brain to focus for 2 hours. So I might have noticed here that I said 36 sessions, right? Well, we designed a little worksheet for you. This is how to study. This is what to study to prepare you to pass the MBLEx. If you have questions about this, you've got a direct message feature in Patreon. You can direct message us and ask us questions. What should I be studying today? We're probably going to send you a picture of this. If someone wants to ask me, what am I supposed to be studying today? Come to the live session. Can't make it to the live session? Watch the recording. That's all you need to do for today. All right. Oh, and this is good news. So this is brand new. Small group tutoring is now available. Yeah, small group tutoring. So sometimes we have set times in October. It's mostly Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. You can get with a buddy up to maybe 6 people. We'll put in a tutoring session. Usually it's right around 4. But now you can have study buddies and when on the regular, so when they're regularly scheduled. And I wanted to give you guys a sneak peek because this is Naomi in the yellow and this is Shamay in the red. They both passed the MBLEx this week. Yay! Yay! So you'll be seeing their smiling faces as announcements of congratulations, you've passed the MBLEx. Yes. And Tara just put the link for the small group tutoring in the chat. Thank you, Tara. And one other thing, our first session for October is tomorrow, Friday, October 3rd. and it's at 10 a.m. Eastern. So if it's 10 a.m. Eastern, then it is 9 a.m. Central Time. Yeah, and I'll leave it at that because my time conversion usually goes south on me. Yay! So small group tutoring, and congratulations to both Naomi and to Shamay. All right, time to start our learning. Welcome to navigating the body. For the rest of your life, this is anatomical position. All movement, all questions about movement on the MBLEx start from anatomical position. Unless, of course, the question has told you your client is on the massage table. In that case, they will tell you whether they are supine or prone. Please hear me. You must start from anatomical position when we have movement questions. Let's take a peek at what anatomical position is. The individual, male or female, is standing. Feet are together, about hip width apart. Arms are to the sides. Palms are facing forward. Toes are facing forward. So for the rest of your clinical life, you now know what anatomical position is. I need to re-emphasize that the questions about movement start from anatomical position. I wanted to make sure that you're familiar with the difference between muscles and fascia. We get questions on the MBLEx about myofascial release. Myo meaning muscles, fascia meaning the fascial layer of the tissue. Fascia is not muscle. Fascia is connective tissue. Yeah, this is what fascia, superficial fascia looks like. There's 4 different kinds: superficial, deep, visceral, or parietal. We mostly deal with superficial fascia. To show you the layers, here's our skin. Here's a little bit of cushion or fat. And there's the superficial fascia. Closer to the muscle tissue, closer to the organs, is the deeper fascia. So superficial or deep, this deep fascia is closer to muscle tissue. Superficial fascia is closer to the surface of the skin. Now, we do have another kind of fascia. And so we have superficial, deep, we've got visceral fascia. Now, in other lessons, you may be familiar with the term visceral. Visceral means organs. Visceral pain means pain in the organs. Visceral fascia means fascia that surrounds the organs. So the lymphatic system is sometimes confused with the endocrine system. Lymphatic system is lymph, fights infection, helps with immunity. The endocrine system is all about hormones. All the glands that produce hormones are a part of the endocrine system. Okay. Yay! Let's dissect some questions, shall we? And I want to just do a little tip of the hat to Jane Goodall. I love this furry gorilla. Jane Goodall yesterday passed away at the age of 91. She was a remarkable woman dedicated to animals of our planet and to our planet. And so just very grateful for her contributions in this lifetime. Alrighty, away we go with questions. Blank. What is a continuous network of connective tissue sheets that surrounds and supports every structure in the human body, including bones, muscles, organs, nerves, and joints? What is a continuous network of connective tissue sheets that surrounds and supports every structure in the human body, including the bones, muscles, organs, nerves, and joints? A, muscle. B, skin, integumentary system. C, tendons and ligaments. D, fascia. Let's eliminate one wrong answer, shall we? It's not muscle tissue. Go ahead. 3, 2, 1, go. Put your answer in the chat. Let's take a look. Ah, yay! Arliz, yay. Bria Cherie, you got it. Dora. Lance. Lek, yes. Melissa, good. Erica, yes. Very good. Best answer, letter D, fascia. Continues. So be careful, right? Be careful when you're being asked questions because it sounds like muscle, it sounds like skin. Yeah. Best answer here, though, the key here is that connective tissue sheets. So the continuous network of connected tissue sheets. And now you know, because you're in class today, that fascia supports, it surrounds every part of the human body. So it makes us able to glide easily. Mhm. All right. And the best practices here for our questions is we're going to read through the question. We're going to eliminate one wrong answer. And then I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, go. Boom. And that's when you can put your answer in the chat. Yeah. So I want to give everybody a chance to read through the question. We have a couple of visually impaired graduates in our class. And so we just want to give everybody a chance to find their best answer. And then when I say 3, 2, 1, go, boom, you can put it in the chat. Yeah. So that's fair. It's also scary because most likely you're going to think to change your answer. Ha ha ha. In Western anatomical position, the human body is what? Oh boy, lots of words. A, standing erect, facing forward, arms straight out, palms facing forward. B, standing erect, facing forward, arms at the side, palms facing forward. C, standing erect, facing forwards, arms at the side, palms facing backward. D, standing erect, facing forwards, arms bent at the elbow, palms facing up. Okay, I bet you guys are like doing all sorts of robotic tricks over there, right? You're like doing this and that. Okay, remember your clinical lives, all of your clinical lives, all these clinical questions depend on this. Let's eliminate a wrong answer. Take a peek at this. Standing erect, facing forwards, arms at your side, palms facing backward. Bent elbow, palms facing up. What? Okay, those are considered distractors. Do you remember Ruth Werner was talking about distractors, things that look right, but things that are not? They just look like all of it standing erect, facing forward. Okay, that's right, right, right. No, those are distractors. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. What is our best answer here? Western anatomical position. Careful. Ooh. Ms. Dora, Arluz, Bria Cherie. Yep. Black, good. Lance, hey. Arluz, yes. Erica, good. Melissa, good. Best answer, boom, B. Standing erect, facing forwards, arms at the side. Arms are at the side, guys. Yeah, yeah. Our arms are not straight out. Straight out arms. Straight out arms. No, arms are at our side. Palms are facing forward. Very subtle difference. Yes, and the MBLEx is that tricky. Next question. Into plantar flexion. Nice work there. Nice. Yay! That's it. Woo-hoo! And I thought we were going to finish early. Good Lord. Not at all. Nice job today. Yay! I know, right? It's a lot of work. And just as good as it feels to cross that finish line. Oh my goodness. Imagine how happy she feels. Today's work is yet one more brick in the wall because every hour you spend studying matters. Yeah. So, and that is the feeling that we have when you pass the MBLEx. When you are fit, when your brain and your body are fit enough to pass the MBLEx. But you don't just get up one day out of bed and go run a marathon. Every hour is like another brick. And like we talked about in the beginning of the session, this little piece of paper here called My Study Schedule. These are your bricks. There's 36 36 slots for study schedule. What we have found over the last 7 years is that once you have that learning under your belt, you are passing that practice exam. Ooh, I cleared a practice exam today in Tigona. 79%. Boom, boom. Yeah, all right. Thanks so much for being here. I'm going to wrap us up. All right, gang, have a wonderful start of your weekend. Happy Thursday. Happy kinesiology. Happy movement. Good work today. Good work. Have a great start to your weekend. Catch up with you again next week.